Yes, sir.
So you see the topic. This is method of material control. Earlier we have done essentials, then principles of effective material control, and necessity of material control, need of material control. But this is methods of material control. You can also write inventory control. You can also write methods of material control or inventory control. Let me write it now only. Inventory. Methods of material control or inventory control. Okay. So what are the methods? Little while back, you have understood the essentials, but these are the methods. This will be very interesting, and let us go ahead. And each method might be having one chapter later on. These are the methods of material control or inventory control. Let me write here also material control or inventory control. Inventory control. So these are the methods. You have to note down, make a list of these methods from the video, and each one we shall understand nicely. Now we shall go very shortcut way, simple briefly, but later on you have to go each method into depth. So first one is mini-max method, mini-max plan. This is the oldest method of inventory control. Under this plan, what is done? Minimum level and maximum level of quantity is fixed, and accordingly it is managed. How much minimum material should be there and how much maximum material should be there, only these two are fixed. Only two. This is one method. Number two, two bins method. What is two bins method? Under this method, for each item of stock, two piles, bundles or bins are maintained. Two bins, two packets are maintained. Suppose when you purchase some packets of lunch packets for your guests, then also you may go for two packets, one for using now, another after this first packet is over. Please maintain your sound. Someone is sounding, some sound is coming. Unmute, please mute. So this is two bins method. It means first bin contains stock of that quantity of inventory which is sufficient to meet the usage during the period. And if that packet is over, you go for the second packet. That is the two bundles, you can say. Two bundles are maintained. This is also a beautiful way. When in some party also, you can have two packets of lunch. First you finish off first packet and then you go for the second packet. That is the thing. And then order cycle. Order cycle means in this method, quantities in hand of each item or class of stock are reviewed periodically. And if stock level of any item is found insufficient, then that is purchased. So you purchase at a time and then you check it after 30-40 days. You keep on checking. If you see materials quantity have come down very low, then you go for another order. So this is another old type of system. And then ABC analysis, ABC plan and bad analysis. See, ABC plan and bad analysis, these are very interesting. You should be getting one chapter on this later on. Under ABC plan, you divide your goods, your raw materials or your inventories into three parts, A, B and C, three groups. Suppose if I give you an example, suppose your diamond and your bricks, both are material, but are they of same value? Diamond and brick, you know where you keep the diamond and where you keep the bricks. So this way you categorize, discriminate. So A, B, C. A group of materials will be those materials which are very small in size but high in value. You may say smallest in size. See, this is the size of diamond. Smallest in size but highest in value. This is one group, that is A category. And C category will be highest in size, bulky, but lowest in value, that is C, and moderate one will be coming to B. Those who are almost moderate. So you understand, A group of materials will be those materials which are lowest in size, least bulky, not very large, but highest value. This will be in A, and C will be very much bulky, suppose sand, bricks, etc., very much bulky, but less in value in comparison to A. And in B, what will be there? The the mediocre, you can say moderate ones in between. And what is bad analysis? So that way, ABC plan, that way it is made ABC plan for better control of material. This is a method. This is a method. Every time you also do it. You do not put your gold and the shoe at the same place. You keep shoe at a particular place outside, but gold you put inside. So there is you discriminate. This way you divide your materials into three categories, A, B, C. That is ABC analysis. You have to decide which comes under A, which comes under B, which comes under C in a company or in a factory. What is bad analysis? Bad means, see, three things are there: vital, essential, and desirable. There are three things. Take of your motorcycle. Take of your motorcycle. The motorcycle, the engine is vital, isn't it? Engine is vital. Your glass that you use, the glass is essential, but there may be the seat cover is desirable. You may not have a seat cover, but you can run. Normal cover may not have, but this is desirable. But essential is light, and even without the light you can ride the motorcycle, but without the vital, that is engine, you cannot do anything. Just 1 minute, you wait. Okay, so vital, essential, and desirable. These three types of classification, and that way you maintain your materials. In a factory, there are certain vital things. Without that, you cannot think of anything. And then there are some essential, okay, a little bit less important. And there are desirable. Desirable things you can have, you may not have, no problem. But this is desirable, should be there. So vital, desirable, and essential, these three groups of materials you divide, and accordingly you control the materials. You shall get these things in later on in details. And fixation of various levels or level setting, I told you in the earlier class also. Minimum level, maximum level, danger level, safety level, all these things. Economic order quantity, I told you. Under economic order quantity, you purchase such quantity which is, best quantity, where the total cost will be minimum. And carrying cost and buying cost, I'll be teaching you practical later on. Carrying cost and buying cost will be equal. Now question is, what is carrying cost? Carrying cost is not transportation cost, don't confuse. Carrying cost means when you purchase the material, then the money is blocked there, so interest on the money block, then storehouse room rent, then salary of the storekeeper, all these things are carrying cost. You are holding cost. Carrying cost means holding cost, and buying cost means ordering cost. When buying cost and carrying cost are equal and total cost is minimum, that quantity you purchased, and that quantity is known as economic order quantity. There is a formula we shall be teaching you in a separate class. Only with EOQ we can take one class. Perpetual inventory, I have told you in the other class also. This is also a method of inventory control. Perpetual, continuously you verify. When you receive record, when you issue, you record. Every day, every time balance is available, continuous verification. So this gives a proper control. Inventory turnover ratio. By this ratio, you can find out which goods are, by this ratio, you can find out which goods are fast moving, which goods are slow moving, and accordingly, you can take a decision. And there is a formula for inventory control or inventory turnover ratio. Those formula we shall be teaching you in practically, but here I have given you some brief idea about the systems or methods of inventory control. Then inventory cost reports, you maintain inventory cost reports, And this is also very important. What is the cost of inventory? Inventory cost report, see, it is a report containing information relating to quantity of material purchased, used, and stocks in hand. This report, how much quantity you have purchased, how much in stock, and how much you have used, all these records are known as inventory cost reports. This is sent to various levels of management, and management takes the decision. Then just-in-time inventory system. What is it? You know, JIT, JIT, JIT. This concept is coming from Japan, actually, Japanese management, JIT concept, just in time. And that is applied in inventory control also. Just in time means carrying cost of inventory heavy in godown and stores. You cannot purchase too much of goods. So when you need, just at that point of time, you purchase. That is just in time inventory system. When you need it, you purchase it. Manufacturer resort to making smaller quantity and more frequent purchase order. That is called just in time. You purchase smaller quantity exactly when it is necessary. Don't unnecessarily purchase. Exactly when you necessary, it is necessary, you purchase it, use it. Then again you purchase when it is necessary, you purchase just in time. So that is a system of control, and it has got some advantages. JIT has some advantages. Let me tell you the advantages. Number one, reduction in investment in material. Investment in material will be minimum. If you invest too much money in material, that is waste. Then reduce carrying cost. If you purchase small quantity, your carrying cost will be less, holding cost will be less. Small go down is sufficient, like that. Small amount of capital is involved, so that way carrying cost is reduced. Reduction is number of suppliers. Only quality suppliers will be chosen. When you purchase small quantity, then you purchase from one person. If he is good, you purchase again from that person. And if it is not good, you change the supplier, easily change. But if you purchase too much at a time, then you purchase, suppose from a bad supplier, you have to continue that much of quantity for a long time. You have to hold that. So when you purchase small quantity, just as and when you need, you purchase. That is known as JIT, and that is the advantage, that you can reduction the number of suppliers, and you can only quality suppliers will be chosen. Reduction in quality control cost. Inspection cost will be very less. When you purchase too much at a time, then there may be problem in inspection. When it's small quantity, you can inspect very easily, and wastage will be reduced. Reduction of wastages. When you purchase too much, then there may be too much wastages. When you purchase small quantity, wastage will be minimum. And timely delivery of materials. When you purchase goods at a small quantity, then the quantity may be timely delivery. When you order someone, that person may deliver to you in time. But when you order too much at a time, there may be late, there may be delay in supplying. So these are the advantages of JIT, just in time. And lastly, remember, material control is divided into three aspects. Totally, just remember, material control is divided into three aspects. For sum up, one is purchase control, one is stores control, one is consumption control. So this I have already told you. These are the three segments of material control: purchase, store, and consumption. These three segments of material control. So please, you remember, these are the methods. These are available in book also. Against each method, you write 3-4 lines, and this will be big note for you. And we shall take practically these items one by one in depth. And this was a brief description of all the methods of material or inventory control system. So thank you very much. Let's end up this class today. We shall come up with a new chapter next class. And thank you very much. Stay blessed always. Hope you understood, everybody. Please give me feedback little bit. Kalpojyoti, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And Purushottam, any problem? Purushottam?
No, sir.
Okay. So this note you make, and we are coming back with different chapters very soon. And by the time you make notes from any book, these questions you make ready. Thank you very much.